What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-Style, another D-Styles Extra Point. This is VLOG21 Part 3. Let's talk about this dominant ass defense today. Lord, the defense balled out against the Bengals offense, against Joe Burrow. They made up for that Thanksgiving game where they allowed so many mediocre plays happen. Well, I wouldn't say all the plays were mediocre, but the way they played was mediocre. Because that first game, Thanksgiving game, I felt like they could have done way more, got more turnovers, and got more pressure on Joe Burrow. Especially it was his first game. Now, 2 games later, we dominate them. We shut them out 24-0. That's crazy that I think Joe Burrow against Lamar Jackson, I think it's 2-8. Lamar Jackson's 8-2. It's just, hey, the record speaks for itself. But anyway, this defense, man, defense balled out. Let's just say that the first drive, I think they got a couple first downs, then made them punt the ball. Then they got the ball back. They had a lot of, the Bengals offense had a couple of long drives early on, but throughout the game really, because they had time possession over us and they ran more plays on offense than our offense. But our defense, man, we just held up the whole time, man. This is, I can't even say bend but don't break. This was a don't bend, don't break at all. We didn't bend, we didn't break, period. The only time I seen slightly about the slightly bending, pause, a slight bend was when they got to the red zone towards the end of the game, towards the end of the game, and then they got that turnover. I'm gonna get to that though. The Ravens got that turnover, but we was getting pressure on Burrow this game. Like I said, I knew we was gonna get 3 or more sacks. And how many we got? 4 sacks on Joe Burrow. I knew he was gonna get 3 or more sacks. And I said we was going to get 2 turnovers or more. And how many we had? 2 turnovers, like I said. I knew we was going to get to them, but I thought they was still going to score some points, but I didn't know they was going to get shut out, you know. But we brought the pressure on Burrow. Man, Mike Green got a sack, I think, at the end of that first half. Travis Jones, the new with his new contract extension he just got during a week, I think it was last Thursday, balled out, he got a sack. Tavius Robinson, welcome back to the Ravens after being injured for probably damn near a month with that broken foot. Came back, looked like he ain't skipped one beat of what he can do. Like he ain't skipped no time. It looked like he just came on and just went head first, bam, head first, went in, like made a couple, more than a couple of pressures on Burrow. They putting them inside. They put them outside mostly to stop the run and the pass rush sometimes, but they putting them inside next to Travis Jones when they run that NASCAR, what they call NASCAR package, with like we have a light front to pass rush, but we have like one big man, so we'll have like a Travis Jones, and man, he was passer. He blew by the guard like a couple times. Like the first one was his first sack. It was his first sack of the game. He blew by the guard, got the sack on Burrow, and then the second one was the turnover. I'm gonna get to that, but other than that, man, defense dominate, man. And then that second drive, we got the first turnover. It was tipped, because it's cold. Jamar Chase still has, had his catches, like 10 catches over 100 yards, but he didn't score. So I think Burrow, the pressure was coming. Burrow threw it to Jamar Chase. And Roquan had good position on that to kind of force the ball a little more outside. And plus that it's cold, the ball just came out. I think it was a little wobbly when Joe Burrow threw it. And then next thing you know, it was wobbly. Jamar Chase, he tipped it. It was too high. Marlon Humphrey caught the ball after it was tipped. Nice little return. Got the first turnover. Then for the rest of the game, even though the defense was out there for a minute, Bengals trying to sustain drives, but we will make them go 3 and out. We made them go 3 and out a couple times, especially from the sacks from the other guys. From the I know Travis. I know Travis got one. Tavius, Mike Green. I think somebody had 2 people had like a half a sack. It might have been Draymond Jones or Calvin. No, it might have been Calvin Noy. I forgot. Calvin Noy made him throw the ball away quick. But yeah, we was blitzing the hell. We was getting to him, but we was getting to him with 4-man pressure. Like, we ain't bring no blitz. We brung blitzes, but we brung them from everywhere, And we was getting to Burrow all day. We was just making him uncomfortable in the pocket. He had to scramble a couple times. He made a couple plays here and there, but for the most part, we kept Burrow in check in the pocket. And, that really gives me a lot of hope, especially for this pass rush, because it's been struggling. If we could do that in these next couple of games, these next 3 games, we got to win out. I think we're going to be good as far as pass rushing. Like, the pass rush was there today. It was excellent. Loved it. Even when we didn't get there, we was making them throw the ball early, incomplete. We was getting to them. We was hitting them. One thing, like Draymond Jones was saying, we was hitting the Bengals. They act like they didn't want to play in the cold. It was cold. It was the most coldest game that I think both teams ever played. But they act like they didn't want to get hit. The Ravens came to hit. He's hitting the hell out of that team. Draymond Jones did a little bump to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was flopping too. He was doing them Josh Allen flops. But Draymond Jones lightly hit him. He fell down. Then all the Bengals players came up to him. They was mad at him on the sideline. And Draymond Jones did the crybaby. Just call them crybabies. Like, keep crying about it, hitting your quarterback. And he was, because Burrow was flopping. Let's be real. He's flopping. But we was hitting the hell out of him. We was hitting. They had a couple of plays, run the ball too. But for the most part, we stopped a run. We kept Burrow in check in the pocket, sacking him. Chase gonna have his yards, but he didn't score, so that's all that counts. And yeah, everybody played great. Ardarius was out there. He was hitting. He was in the slot, as I knew he was gonna be in the slot. I know Woozier, he got injured in the game. I forgot when I think it was in the second half he got injured. And damn, man, Teddy Buchanan. Damn, man, I think on special teams, on that damn turf, that Bengals turf, I think he tore his ACL, man. But, man, hell of a guy, hell of a rookie year he's having. He was second on the team with tackles right behind Roquan, man. It's unfortunate he tore his ACL. It's not official, but they're going to make sure Monday that is official. He tore his ACL, unfortunately. There's a couple of people in the league tore the ACL, like Pat Mahomes and Michael Parsons. This has been kind of a crazy day for injuries. But, man, Teddy B, get well, man. Hope you get well. Get rested, man. Hopefully you be back next year by OTAs, and, man, speedy recovery for him, man. Teddy B, probably one of the strongest, sturdiest, cockiest guys I've ever seen, like Cock Diesel. But gonna miss him, man. But Trent Simpson came in, played a great game. Trent Simpson, I think, is going to really step up, and he's really going to play very good next to Roquan. I think he understands it. He gets it, and the game slowed down for him, and he played very great. He even scraped over to the side, helped, I think, Ojabo, one of those plays. Like, I think he's going to be good. I think Trent Simpson, we could depend on him this year in that position this year next to Roquan as I think the will linebacker. I think he got the speed. And he was covering the running back. Yeah, the running back caught a few plays. What's his name? Chase Brown. But he was on him. Trent played a great game. And then, of course, the grand finale, the defense with that. The Bengals was dropping the ball. But then the dagger was when we freaking, I think it was a third down or fourth down. I forgot what it was. Burrow backs up. You see, they brung the Ravens act like they was gonna bring an all out blitz, that mug look, and then next thing you know, Kyle Van Noy drops, and Tavius Robinson shook the guard once again like he did earlier in the game. Had a free open shot on Burrow. Burrow just kind of fell down, slipped or fell down, threw the ball up, and next thing you know, Kyle caught the ball, caught the interception in the red zone. But here's the cool thing about that. He knew he wasn't going to make it all the way. You know, Kyle Van Noy older now. But he seen Aloy Gilman, who also had a good game. Early on, he was missing tackles. But later in the second half, he was hitting. Gilman was tackling pretty good. He didn't really pitch it. He just handed it to Gilman. Gilman got the ball, ran it all the way down the sideline, gave it to him, to our safety Gilman and Aloy Gilman. And next thing you know, got the pick six. Basically a pick six, but it was like a pick, and then give the ball to Gilman, let him score. You know, let him run the ball, you know, because, you know, he get the DBs the ball, give them the ball so they can run it all the way down to score. So, and that was the dagger. And then after that, Cincinnati's trying to get run the ball. Everybody, it was over by that time. And then they turned the ball over on downs, and it was over, you know. And next thing you know, they put Tyler Huntley in at the end on offense, which is great. You know, give Lamar some rest. Next thing you know, we need a ball. Ravens win 24-0, and the defense dominated. Just outstanding play, just balled out. You know, after last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they wasn't going to let this slip, you know. So I can't wait for the next game. We got a tougher opponent. The Patriots, they're a young, great team. Mike Vrabel coach team. They are physical. It's a flex game to 8 o'clock at night, Sunday night. So gotta get ready. Gotta keep it going. Gotta win out and win the division. You know, and hope Pittsburgh drop a game between that time until we see them week 18. So, like I said, defense dominated. Great job. 4 sacks, 2 turnovers. Did what they was supposed to do. You know, didn't bend, didn't break. So, explosive performance by the defense. Great job. Let's keep it going next week. This is D-Styles Extra Point, Vlog 21, Part 3. The defense dominated Sunday night against the Patriots. Let's go.